Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Um, so, hello, my name is Arno St. Paul, wherever you are in the world. I'm so happy to have you today. My name is Arno St. Paul. I have created the Heartful Method, which is one that you're going to witness and see here in this session, which is about persistence. So how does persistence can help us in our day-to-day, whether we are founder of a company or we are at work or in our life? How does that make sense to take notice of how persistent we are? And why do we need to be persistent? So what is WHOS? Just to be quick, it's a session that we create every week for you to help you change the world you want, the way you want to see it. And so we're here to provide you support. It's guided by the 30-year research that I led, creating the Heartful Method that I use today to help individuals and CEOs to be more in tune with themselves. Each week, we revisit a core concept of our reality. I don't know if you saw the ones that we had before about trust, about wisdom, about pronoia, and many more. And the whole idea is to help you to go from a place of cacophony to a place of symphony. Whether it's you or your business, it's exactly the same. How about if you were able to live like your life or your professional growth more like a symphony where everything is in coherence and alignment with each other? And that's the whole goal of the Heartful Method and WHOS as well, because we believe that harmony is our birthright. So join us now. There is a limited free access to the actual live Q&A that happens after this session. If you want to, participate, ask questions, and be part of the group, well, flash this QR code and subscribe, and will join us. It will be in about 15 to 20 minutes after the going through these slides. So we always start with a poem coming from my book, I is Born, and it is about persistence, obviously, exploring what persistence means from the I perspective and also from the self perspective. So let's start. Round and round is the path to oblivion. Lost in the sound of my beliefs in motion, I pray. Long is the journey to fulfillment of my vision, following without apprehension my truth. Amidst the elusive appearances, follow thy heart, follow thy vision. As you insist on that inner evidence, the path will unfold, the new normal is shown. Rejoice, for you are treading the divine alley of your choice. So here we see in each stanza a very important concept we're going to go through in this presentation. The first one in the first stanza, round and round, is the path to oblivion. Lost in the sound of my beliefs in motion, I pray. So, the natural tendency of reality is to get into a more and more entropy. And so if we let things happen on their own, we tend to lose access to the manifestation of our vision. So it is important to always look for whatever is to unfold and not lose sight of where we want to go. Long is the journey to fulfillment of my vision, following without apprehension my truth. So as we are allowing more and more alignment toward our vision, we want to really focus on that truth that animates us, our intention to bring about the change we want in the world. Whether you're creating a company, whether you're creating life, the fulfillment of your vision is there, but you have to move forward, persistent in that direction so that it can unfold and unveil itself. Amidst the elusive appearances, follow thy heart, follow thy vision. As you insist on that inner evidence, the path will unfold. The new normal is shown. In other words, as you move forward and you take another step and another step and another step, gradually your reality provides all the elements of that vision that you had that becomes the reality. So you can rejoice, for you are treading the divine alley of your choice. All starts with a choice, and from that choice comes persistence that enables you to get access to the new reality. So let's see how it expresses itself in charts. So this is the book. You can look, purchase it in tapwhat.com/I. So we were talking about beliefs first, right? And we have a whole bunch of belief that we are populating our now moments every moment. There is the reality framework, there is the humanity framework, the society framework, the family one, the personal beliefs, the knowledge that are also beliefs. And then the fact that I believe that I am this or that, right? And these are all beliefs that we can lose ourselves in if we don't focus and go with persistence towards our goal and vision. So that I that we're talking about here, well, it has a whole bunch, out of all the belief systems we talked about earlier, has a whole bunch of different beliefs. I believe that I am this with. So I am, for instance, an entrepreneur, and I'm an entrepreneur with my team, or I am a husband with my kids, right? And then I do this and this and that. All these are stacked beliefs that we are so present to that we have less and less awareness of all the other aspects that are available to us. I can also believe that I am in lack of money, and therefore money is not there, or that I cannot launch this company, and therefore everything goes in that direction. And we'll understand why later. So it is important to enable ourselves, to provide to ourselves the tools to become more and more aware of all that is playing out within me, because this is the condition to success, to whatever is it that you hold dear to, the truth that you hold inside. If you want to see it manifested, it is very much important to become aware more and more and more of what all that is there that is playing out in your reality. And this is important because as you may know, in space, we have this theory of relativity and the fact that any planet or any star, for that matter, are actually curving in space and time and creating these gravity effects that puts any celestial body smaller in their orbit, like the moon around the Earth, or like a comet, right? That is looking to go straight, and then all of a sudden, because it enters into the area of influence of this planet here, which we could call story or trauma or belief in our case, it starts to go round and round, like here in this graph. So as you can see, it is redirected to go into this new way of moving forward. And this is you here who, with your choice, chooses whether to go and be captured and raptured into the belief systems that you hold dear to, trapped in the past. So raptured by that maze of these beliefs that I was showing you earlier, or you can choose to follow your vision and moving forward. And it is there that you can find the new normal, that new aspect of you where you are living whatever is you were persistent about before, right? So it is through these little choices that they bring you closer and closer, and actually in the experience of whatever is the vision that you hold dear inside yourself. So each time you actually let go of that privilege, of that freedom that you have, you may have the tendency to be kept in the past of your life, of any storyline that you identify with, and that is actually the autopilot aspect of your life, and that conditions the different circumstances of your reality, the situations, the conversations, etc. So why is it that important, and why does that all work? Is because what we call reality, what you call reality, the day-to-day life, is first and foremost a vibration, it's energy. And then, and only then, it is matter, it is physical. So in other words, my perception of this experience is creating this illusion of matter and physical. And this has been seen or proven in quantum physics and said by so many other authors and wise people. And so it is quite important to understand the power of your choice, right? This is what we're talking about here. So for this to unfold, we actually need to understand that reality is vibration. So if I make a choice, that choice changes my vibration and therefore brings about a new outcome. So reality exists because you observe and define it, as the physics quantics has proven. So it is, again, whether you're in a business format, a professional one, it all applies. It's always the same thing. So that really means that every single belief I have about myself is actually defined by me, number one, and therefore defines my reality. So you have the power in your hands. What are you going to do with it, right? So why don't you join us now in our live Q&A, and we can continue the conversation. See you in a bit. Bye.